A group of desperate employees plan to take back what was stolen from them by breaking into the penthouse of the billionaire who robbed them. Expecting a hidden stash of cash, they instead found the safe empty until they uncovered a stunning secret. His fortune had been melted into a gold-plated Ferrari, hidden in plain sight. Welcome back. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The movie begins. Josh Kovaks is the dedicated building manager of The Tower, a prestigious high-rise luxury apartment complex in New York City. He takes great pride in his work, managing the daily operations and ensuring that the wealthy tenants are well taken care of. One of the most powerful residents is Arthur Shaw, a billionaire Wall Street investor who owns the penthouse. Over the years, Josh has built a close relationship with Shaw, viewing him as a mentor and a friend. So much so that when it came time to handle the tower staff's pension fund, Josh entrusted Shaw with managing it, believing that their hard-earned money would be safe in his hands. However, everything changes when the FBI, led by Special Agent Claire Denham, storms the tower and places Shaw under house arrest. The shocking revelation? Shaw has been running a massive Ponzi scheme, embezzling billions of dollars, including the pension funds of the tower's employees. This news sends shockwaves through the staff. People who have worked their entire lives at the tower now realize that their future is gone. One of them, the aging doorman Lester, who had been diligently saving for retirement, is so devastated by the loss that he attempts suicide by stepping in front of an oncoming subway train. Fortunately, he is rescued just in time, but the incident shakes Josh to his core. Furious, Josh storms into Shaw's penthouse, demanding answers. But instead of showing remorse, Shaw remains smug and dismissive, acting as if the money is simply gone and there is nothing anyone can do about it. Enraged, Josh snaps and smashes Shaw's prized Ferrari model car with a golf club. This outburst leads to his immediate firing, along with his brother-in-law and tower concierge Charlie, and the young elevator operator Enrica, who had also confronted Shaw. Later that evening, Josh drowns his sorrows at a bar where he runs into Agent Denham. Though she is drunk, she lets slip an interesting piece of information. She suspects that Shaw has hidden $20 million somewhere as a secret reserve. Josh, fueled by a mix of desperation and vengeance, gets an idea. If the system won't bring justice to Shaw, he'll do it himself. He decides to steal the money back. Realizing he can't do it alone, Josh enlists Charlie and Enrique, along with a new recruit, Mr. Fitzhugh, a former tower tenant who was recently evicted after losing his fortune. Though enthusiastic, none of them have any criminal experience. To fix this, Josh reaches out to an old childhood acquaintance, Slide, a small-time thief with a questionable moral compass but a knack for stealing. Odessa, the tower's feisty Jamaican maid, also joins the group after revealing she has experience in locksmithing, which could be useful for cracking Shaw's safe. The group begins preparing for their heist, training in basic theft skills under Slide's guidance. However, it quickly becomes apparent that Slide is unreliable and possibly dangerous. He even forces them into a test run, shoplifting from a mall, to see if they are ready. During the training, Slide learns about Odessa's locksmithing skills and tricks her into giving him private lessons, though she has no idea that he has ulterior motives. The team sets their heist for Thanksgiving Day, timing it to coincide with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. They believe Shaw will be at a court hearing that morning, allowing them a perfect window to break into his penthouse. However, the plan faces a setback when Charlie, having been rehired as the tower's new manager, warns Josh to abandon the mission. Now seeing himself as a responsible leader, Charlie threatens to report them to the authorities if they continue. Despite this, the team moves forward. However, Slide betrays them, sneaking into Shaw's apartment before the rest of the crew arrives. When they catch him in the act, they realize he has broken into the hidden wall safe, only to find it completely empty. Confused and frustrated, the team is on the verge of giving up when Enrique notices something odd about Shaw's prized Ferrari 250 GT Lusso, which is oddly displayed in the living room. Fitzhugh, who has a background in finance, inspects it closely and makes a shocking discovery. Shaw didn't store his stolen fortune in cash. Instead, he converted his wealth into solid gold, melted it down, and used it to build the Ferrari. Realizing they now have $45 million in gold sitting in front of them, the team scrambles to come up with a new plan. They decide to lower the car to Fitzhugh's old apartment using the window washing platform, However, the operation is risky, and at one point, Fitzhugh nearly plummets to his death. At the last moment, Charlie, who has been secretly watching, decides to help them, realizing that Shaw deserves to be taken down. Just as they manage to move the car onto an elevator, Shaw and the FBI unexpectedly return. It turns out the Thanksgiving court hearing was a setup, a trick to mislead the FBI. With Shaw now aware that something is amiss, he calls Agent Denham and reports that something has been stolen. The team scrambles as Denham begins searching the building. Meanwhile, as the elevator descends, Josh searches the car's glove compartment and finds something just as valuable as the gold: a ledger containing detailed records of all of Shaw's fraudulent dealings. This ledger could ensure Shaw's conviction and send him away for life. As the authorities close in, the team is forced to split up. One by one, they are arrested, except for Slide, who manages to escape undetected. Josh, however, is caught in Central Park, where Denham confronts him. Now in custody, Shaw smugly tries to negotiate with Josh and his crew, offering them 10 times the value of the gold in cash if they return the car and stay silent. But Josh refuses, reminding Shaw with a smirk, "We don't accept tips at the tower." At FBI headquarters, Missy Ovenko, the tower's receptionist, unexpectedly arrives and reveals that she recently passed the bar exam and will act as Josh's lawyer. She presents the ledger to the authorities, striking a deal. If they agree to release everyone else, she will hand over the evidence that will permanently put Shaw away. The FBI agrees, though they insist that Josh must serve a light 2-year sentence for masterminding the heist. A news report later confirms that Shaw has pleaded guilty and will be sentenced to life in prison. Meanwhile, Slide retrieves the dismantled Ferrari from the tower's swimming pool, and the team discreetly distributes the gold to the tower's employees to compensate for their lost pensions. As Josh enters prison, he glances around at his new surroundings, but instead of fear, a slow, satisfied smile forms on his face. Justice has been served.
If you enjoyed this video, please do well to like, subscribe, and comment on what movies you want us to review for you. Also, turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks, and see you in the next video.